All right, hello everybody. So, this video might be a little unpopular, but I called it "Getting Out of Control," and I'm talking about this whole situation going on YouTube. But it looks like it's getting a little dangerous, getting to be more than people making response videos to each other. Now, people's lives are being put in danger. Okay. Um, So I don't know the situation, and I never said anything because I had my own situation going on a couple of weeks ago. So I didn't really have a lot of room to really chime in on it because I had to make sure I was okay. But what I will say is I do think out the box for um, making the video that same day or the next day of my time of need. And so, what's happening with her in the constant thumbs down. This is a similar situation that happened to another YouTuber, SLL. Okay. Um, you guys know the story with that, but if you don't know the stories, she made a video believing that she was flagged by a popular YouTuber because of the way things happened. It was an exchange of emails. And then I guess when SLL gave a particular response, not too long after that, one of her videos was flagged. I realized a lot of black women wanted to accuse black men of flagging her video, but that meant a black man. And I'm not accusing this other person either because nobody knows. So, but that would mean a black man would have to know the exact time they had an exchange of emails and to come in and flag a video. Okay. And then her channel was flagged a second time, I think a couple of months later or a month later, and that exact same video was flagged again. Okay. So the same person did it twice. Okay. And so and that's when she finally spoke up when it happened twice. She didn't speak up when it happened the first time. She spoke up when it happened twice. Now, this is not saying, I'm not really trying to accuse anybody of flagging her channel. What I'm saying is that the constant thumbs down and harassment that she was getting is very similar to what is happening to Out the Box. And I remember getting frustrated with that when I constantly kept seeing thumbs downs on SLLs. I mean, she made videos about single mothers and talked about everything, and no matter what she did, she would get a thumbs down. It was like harassment. I mean, literally, these women, I mean, they got, I wouldn't say they got Tommy Sotomayor beat, but they definitely are about the same. I wouldn't say they have him beat, but they're no worse. Excuse me, they're no better. Excuse me. And so I think it was the last year, something like that, or the year before last, when I was getting annoyed. There's so many women, and I knew it was a lot of black women. It might have been black men too, but I knew it was a lot of black women was giving her thumbs down each time she made a video. There were some that didn't want me to accuse black women of doing this, and just to pretty much believe it's black men. But I think at this time, a lot of people are realizing now that this has happened to Out the Box. I think now people are starting to realize it's not black men doing all of this. Okay. But here's what I want to say, because the thumbs down is one thing and it's very annoying. Okay. But doxing somebody is something totally different. And I'm thinking this is over a link. I haven't had much to say about that situation because I didn't even see the live that this other bigger YouTuber was supposedly on that kind of kicked off all of this. It had to do with some kind of live that she was on. Somebody, I guess, Out the Box sent her a link and she clicked on it and decided to join the live, and she was viciously attacked. And so everybody was mad at Out the Box, for sending her that link. I don't know. I didn't have a whole lot to say about that. That I didn't understand, but that was around the time I was going through a lot of things. And so I didn't put a whole lot of my attention on it because I had to have my priorities together. But all of this over a link. All of this over because I guess she sent somebody a link. But I will say, too, that Out the Box was being attacked by the other divested camp before that link situation even popped up. I would hear where she was being attacked, her looks was being attacked, her husband was being attacked because he's a Mexican, and you know, calling him illegal, you know. So I mean, Out the Box has you know, been under attack by some of these other divested women before that link situation even happened. You know, these ladies would come to her channel and criticize her marriage and criticize her husband. So I mean, these women have gotten out of hand. This black sector of YouTube, this black women's sector of YouTube, have gotten out of hand. Whether it's the pro-black sector, whether it's the divested sector, interracial dating, it's good to just be an individual and not get caught up with anybody. Really, the black sector of YouTube, period, is just simply something wrong with it. Even the yoni goddesses. You got the pro-black, the divested, then you got the yoni goddesses, the metaphysical women. You know, they got things going on too. It just don't matter. It's just like I said, it's a sickness, and that's why I talked about mental illness in one of my other videos, because this goes beyond racism and access to healthcare. Something is seriously going on, and like I said, you will hardly find a person that does not have something, but it just it's a special situation when it comes to the black collective. Okay. On one hand, yes, poor education and low income and racism, but all of this is going on now, and what I constantly see, no matter what group black women and black people call themselves a part of, is kind of the same thing. Okay, so we have other situations going on. But yeah, putting somebody's life in danger, you know, doxing them, putting their real name on a public platform for other people to see, you know. And if the person says, okay, well, she keeps bothering me, so I'm going to dox her, you know, it's best to show proof of what she did, okay? Because right now, I guess people are saying that Out the Box dox somebody, but there's not a whole lot of real proof. But unless they, you know, saving that for legality reasons, okay? But yeah, putting her in danger, putting her family in danger, putting her grandson in danger, her husband in danger, putting her in danger because they don't like something that she did, you know, and it all started with that link. And so put her personal information out there. And I'm going to tell you, because SLL already made a public video about that, and I don't know if it's still up. But she also said that, you know, shortly after that incident happened with the flag, and in that public video she made, somewhat insinuating that it had something to do with a popular YouTuber. She had more harassment, more personal harassment, more theft, you know, theft of her videos, almost theft of her identity, and taking her intellectual property and putting it on another channel. Now, that's not to say this other person did it, though, but it happened around that time. Okay, so it's like things just went down ever since, you know, there was an insinuation of a certain YouTuber who might have flagged her video. Things just went, it was like she caught hell, okay? And the reason I can't put it all on black men is because it all happened around this time, okay? And we're seeing a similar situation with Out the Box. I haven't heard really Out the Box attack anybody's family, you know, but I have been hearing, you know, people attack her family, attack her husband. Okay. Now, as far as personal situations, I mean, I don't have anything to say about some personal situation between her and a friend and all of that, or whoever she was friends with. You know, like I said, I'm making this audio because I just think things have gotten out of hand when it comes to putting people's lives in danger. And it's a similar situation to what happened to SLL. Okay, it's a similar situation, and it's getting to the point where it's probably time to stop being so silent on these type of things. Okay, stop being so silent on it. I you know I stopped following a few people ever since the year before last. I've stopped following a few people. Well, subscribing to, because I don't follow anybody, but subscribing to them. But anyway, that's all I have to say. I'm just noticing that things are just becoming a little dangerous. What's going on? And so you guys just let me know what your thoughts are. But yeah, it's getting out of control, and this is why I made an audio sometime a few months back. That it would come a time when Black women will stop talking about other Black women issues. And I was talking about some of the ladies that's here on YouTube, not just in general. And also, I forgot what else I was going to talk about, but yeah, I knew a lot would be exposed this year. A lot is going to be exposed this year. A lot more is going to be exposed. So it's best to not really worship some of these YouTubers, because a lot more is going to come out. Okay, a lot more is going to come out, and it's probably going to come out by somebody you least expect. But a lot more is going to come out. I saw it coming. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Just be an individual right now. Leave these circles and these groups alone. It's just I don't see. I just think right now it's a very toxic environment on the Black sector of YouTube, the Black women sector of YouTube, whether it's pro-Black or divested or whatever it is. It's just a very toxic environment right now, and so it's best to just be to yourself and be an individual. But with that said, I will talk to you soon.